Hello, everyone. Coming to you today on a very dark and stormy evening, but that's probably a good thing because I think we really need the rain. So it's good to get some rain into the ground. As dark as it is making it right now, earlier than it should be. So we're going to be starting a new unit today, and it's sort of in reflection of some of the social justice lessons that we did previously, but this time there'll be a little bit more focus on the Bible. So the unit is about making a difference in the world. So how you can make a difference and how you can help bring hope to the world around you and to those around you. We're going to start today with money, coins specifically. So we've got quarter. On the back of this quarter is Great Sand Dunes, which is, I can't quite see which state it is. It's one of the state quarters, but I can't read it. But on the back of the quarter, someone's head, right? And on the back of the rest of these coins, the penny, do you know, here's a little quiz for you. Do you know who's on each coin? I admit I had to look one of them up. I wasn't sure who was on the nickel. But on the nickel is Thomas Jefferson. The dime is Franklin Roosevelt. There he is. The penny is Abraham Lincoln. And on the quarter is George Washington. So why do you think these particular people were chosen to be on the coins? Why are their heads on our coins? Well, they were leaders of our country, right? So it was a way to honor those people. Now, coins have been used. What do we use money for? We use it to buy things, food, clothing, other things we need. Sometimes just things we want that are more treats that we don't necessarily need. We give money to church, right? So that the church can buy the things the church needs. Coins have been used as a form of money for thousands of years. In Palestine, during the time of Jesus, they used coins. And in fact, in Jesus' time, there were two types of coins used in Palestine. The first were Roman coins. The Romans had conquered the country, and they ruled over the people that were living there. And just like our coins, they were used for purchasing goods and paying taxes. And also, just like our coins today, Roman coins had an image of someone important on them, one of their leaders. And this was the emperor, Caesar. And the writing said, Tiberius Caesar, son of the divine Augustus. So what does the word divine mean, right? Divinity. It's about God. It means godlike. And this was a problem for the Jewish people because one of the 10 Commandments forbid them from acknowledging any other God. And so by saying that Augustus was divine, it was sort of giving a godhood to Augustus. So this the emperor. So this was sort of a problem for the Jewish people. So they had their own coins, which were used in the temple. And their coins also had pictures on them. But they didn't have heads on them. They had religious symbols, like a chalice or a goblet, or things from nature that had been created by God, like animals or palm branches. So this relates to the reading that we're going to do today, which is from Matthew. And it's about coins. And Jesus was asked about these coins. And people who asked the question of him, they're sort of trying to trick him and to get him in trouble with either the Romans or with the temple authorities. So this is Matthew 22:15. Here we are. Then the Pharisees met together to find a way to trap Jesus in his words. They sent their disciples along with the supporters of Herod to him. "Teacher," they said, We know that you are genuine and that you teach God's way as it really is. We know that you are not swayed by people's opinions because you don't show favoritism. So tell us what you think. Does the law allow people to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Knowing their evil motives, Jesus replied, "Why do you test me, you hypocrites? Show me the coin used to pay the tax." And they brought him a denarian. "Whose image and inscription is this?" he asked. "Caesar's," they replied. Then he said, "Give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God." When they heard this, they were astonished, and they departed. So a denarian, that's a Roman coin. It had Caesar's image on it. So that's the coin they're referring to. So what do you think, though, that he meant what Jesus meant when he said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and more specifically, to God what belongs to God? So give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, taxes, but what give to God, pay to God what belongs to God. Well, all that we have is a gift. All that we have is a gift from God. So we owe God our praise and thanksgiving. And because God gives us his generosity, it's sort of a pay it forward. We give part of what we have to others, to help others, whether this is to the church directly, to the church to support people, or to help other people, not to the church. So how can you give to God what belongs to God? Well, it's more about, one way is by going to church and bringing an offering. But it's about more than that. It's also about sharing our friendship and what we have with others. So because God created this world and provides so much for us, it's by caring for that world that God made and sharing it with others and sharing what we have with others that we can give to God what belongs to God. And it's not just about actions and physically giving money, but it's also about how we respond to other people and through our attitude and love and generosity to others, because that is what God provides for us. So we can do that for other people. And that is what Jesus meant when he said, pay to God what belongs to God. So that is it for this week's lesson. I will see you next time when we continue with lessons on how to make a difference and bring hope into our world. Have a great week. Stay safe, and be kind.